to the ITV studio. It's your host Shae Bae with you, and I have a very special interview in studio. Miss Faith Miller, what's up?
Hi everybody, I'm Faith.
So for somebody that doesn't know you, you actually aren't from St. Louis. You grew up in a different town. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so I'm actually from a small town in northeastern Missouri. It's called Kirksville. So I think Truman, most people know it from Truman State. So yeah, it's a quiet little small town, but it's got a lot of charm to it.
How do you like it versus St. Louis? Which one do you like more?
I feel like being in the city kind of inspires me to work harder. So I do enjoy like the hustle and bustle and like the drive that comes with just all of the energy that's here. But I do enjoy kind of the peace and quiet that of my hometown. It's kind of like a nice break, if that makes sense, from all of the movement. But I do like having that like that energy and stuff that comes from being in the city. So yeah.
No, for sure. So how does that differentiate for you? You know, how did you actually get to St. Louis? How did you grow up in Kirksville and then, you know, make it? Like, how did that work?
Yeah, so I've been singing my whole life, honestly, like in church and then school and then like in college. And then it was actually like through like starting to like try to put out music and stuff like that, that I actually was discovered by Ashley Booker. And so I started making music with him, and that's honestly when things really started to change, and like he really helped me craft my sound and like develop me as an artist. And then we've just been working together ever since, and we've got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm super excited.
Yeah, so Ashley Booker, he's awesome. He's worked with a lot of different artists, not only in the St. Louis area, but all over the country. How did your dynamic work?
So Ash is a very like thorough and like calculated person, and I feel like I'm a workhorse. Like just tell me what to do and I will do it. So I feel like he has the plan and I was like, I'll do anything to execute it. So it's like we have a really good dynamic and stuff. So yeah.
That's awesome. So a lot of people, when they're artists, they think that everybody else does it for them, but you do it all. You write all of your songs and you sing them so beautifully. How do you come up with the lyrics to your songs?
So I think for me, a lot of it has to do with like the mood and the season that I'm in, because feelings change, emotions change, and people change too.
Yeah.
So as I grow and develop as a person, I feel like my perspective changes. And like a lot of times, like as an artist, you can only speak from your perspective. But one thing that I've been trying to do here lately in working on my pen is just like putting myself in other people's perspective and like writing from like a different kind of a perspective. Like recently I wrote a song about cheating, and I'm not somebody who cheats. So I was like, when we first got into the record, like sometimes we'll talk through the whole song, like where we want to go with it and kind of like the initial idea. Like I kind of got stuck because I was like, I really don't know what to talk about. But then I was like, I need to just like
ask your friends.
Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, just kind of put myself in somebody else's shoes and just think about it like that. So yeah.
Awesome. So your song Shorty, it's out now. It's been going crazy on social media. It's got like a huge buzz around it. How'd you come up with the music video?
So for me, I was really inspired by a lot of kind of the early wave that happened here in like the 2000s, because that's kind of where Ash got his start, was that early 2000 like rise with like Nelly and stuff. And so I really kind of wanted to pay homage to like that era of music, because I feel like that sound is so nostalgic to the St. Louis area, and then also a part of Ashley's story. And I thought it was really cool for us to like go back to that place and try to like reimagine kind of, because Shorty's not like, I'm not trying to be Nelly, and I'm obviously not like I'm Faith, but I feel like some of the themes and like that energy that was there, I really wanted to capture in that video, because there's just an excitement like around it that I wanted people to feel. And I think a lot of people did when I first put it out. Like somebody actually picked up on that in some of the references and stuff, like from like the Hot in Here video, like as well, with kind of like where we shot it at Pepper Lounge. I was like, that's super cool. So.
No, that's awesome. You definitely have a lot of St. Louis roots in your songs, which I'd love to hear, even though you're not from here. But you have a lot on the way in 2024. What next song are you coming out with?
So I don't want to give away the name of the record just yet. No, you're good. But the theme is going to be definitely girl boss summer. There's going to be a lot of pink. It's going to be a lot of girly. And I'm super duper excited to just play around with like the summer theme coming up. I think people are ready to have a good time, and I'm ready to deliver that kind of music.
Yes,
so, yeah.
I'm excited for you. Now, you've done a lot of different genres of music, but kind of mix them all together. What would you say your actual vibe is that you're going for?
So that's a really good question. Because I'm just kind of like playing around with sound right now because I feel like that's what music is about. But at the same time, I do think as the summer progresses, people are going to understand my sound a little bit more because I am a little bit urban, but I still am pop. Like, I don't know. I kind of like to find myself in a little bit like in the middle, if that makes sense.
Definitely.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes. And you got such a fashion vibe going on. How did you get your style? Where did it come from?
So I would like to think that a lot of it came from my grandmother because she was a very fashion forward person. A lot of the fur coats that I have, a lot of the jewelry and stuff I have is actually hers that she's given me.
Aww.
So a lot of stuff is passed down. My grandma's a very like sparkle kind of girl, and I just feel like I've always been like that. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, where can people find you on social media?
Yeah, on my Instagram at Hey Faith Miller, Facebook at Hey Faith Miller, and then Twitter at Hey Faith Miller, and my YouTube is that as well. So yeah.
Awesome. Do you have any shows coming up or anything that people can tap into at or go to?
I have a lot of stuff in the works, so stay tuned.
Yes.
But yes, I do have a lot of stuff coming up, so I'm excited. And those announcements you can find at on my social medias. So yeah.
Okay, awesome. And I want to ask you one last question. You know, there's a lot of different artists that are trying to make it in St. Louis, out of St. Louis, that are especially in our age range. What do you think sets you out from them?
I really do think it is my work ethic because nine times out of 10, I'm always gonna like. Go that extra step to put myself ahead of everybody else. Like I'll do whatever it takes to make sure that I succeed because I really want to do this for the rest of my life. Like this isn't just like a dream, it's my career and I'm working to get to that place. Like this is what I love to do. To me, it's not like hard work. I enjoy doing this, if that makes sense. So yeah.
And you can tell that with you. You're so passionate and you're so genuine with everything. You're so beautiful.
So
you have a beautiful voice. Make sure you follow Faith Miller. She's going to be the next one out of St. Louis. I don't want you to miss out on her. And make sure you keep it locked right here to the ITV network. There's so much more on the way.